everyone, it's Jennifer from stampwithjennifer.blogspot.com, and today I want to show you a technique called polished stone. So I'm going to grab some scratch paper and start out with some of Stampin' Up's glossy white cardstock. If you can see, it's shiny there. It's plain on the back, and this technique does only work with our glossy cardstock. I'm going to take a cotton ball, some rubbing alcohol, and 2 colors of re-inkers. You can use 2 to 3 colors. If you use more than that, it can start to look muddy, so I like 2 to 3. You want to place the alcohol on your cotton ball first, and then I'm using Elegant Eggplant and Wisteria Wonder. So Elegant Eggplant is darker. I'm only going to put 1 drop of eggplant, and not a ginormous drop, just a little bit. And then 3 to 5 of Wisteria Wonder, which is my lighter color. Maybe 6. Okay, and then I'm not going to rub, but I'm going to dab up and down. And you'll go over places you've already touched. You can see why you need scratch paper. And just keep going until it looks good enough to you. It will look different every single time. This alcohol will evaporate really quickly and dry. And right now you may be thinking, I've seen carpet stains that look more impressive than that. Don't worry, it's going to get better. But it is starting to look like marble, which is the effect we're going for. Marble or polished stone. And now we're going to stamp on top of that. And I'm going to pull in Elegant Eggplant. And the stamp set is called Secret Garden. This is from the spring catalog. And Secret Garden also has a set, flip that around, of matching framelits. So you can die cut these images out really easily with no scissors. So the framelits, there's a framelit for every image in there except that one flower stem. So I'll show you that in a sec. Let's go ahead and stamp this. Remember, new stamp pads, not too much pressure. Right in the center. Look how awesome that is. Now I'm going to die cut it out. I'm going to use the Big Shot. Best invention ever. It is our die cutting machine, the Sizzix Big Shot that Stampin' Up carries. So I'm going to place my my multi-purpose platform, and then a cutting pad, and then my cardstock. And now I'll grab that framelit. I want this flower, not that one. I want this flower here. And I have labeled my framelit where the top is. Hopefully this is going to work out for me. It's one of these 4 edges that I stamped on. I just flipped my paper and got confused, but see, that's the top. And I had also labeled my stamp that that's the top. So when I die cut this, I don't have to turn it 500 times to figure it out. Okay, so line that up, run it through the Big Shot. I'm going to scoot this back. And there you go. All that hard work is done for you. No scissors needed. And that's it. That's the polished stone technique. I'm going to finish this off with some more cardstock. In my previous video on how to cut paper for card making, I show you all the dimensions. So you can check that video out to learn how to know what size to cut this paper. I'm going to stamp real quick from the same stamp set, the leaves, Secret Garden, and I'm going to stamp these in Certainly Celery. And another cool stamping technique is just stamping off, or second generation stamping. So ink it up and stamp it, and then stamp it again without re-inking. And that will give you the 2 different colors. And then we'll just pop this up with a dimensional. And then we're going to add our greeting here. And I'm going to get that from Vintage Versus, one of the Celebration stamp sets, free with a $50 purchase through March 22nd. And I want to add that in Elegant Eggplant. And look how quick and easy this card is. And and crooked, but you know, of course we can flip that over and fix it, or we can just bring in the completed sample. And you see how I popped that up with a dimensional. There's our card, polished stone. You can do this with so many different color combinations and themes, and you're just going to love it. So I hope to see you again at stampwithjennifer.blogspot.com.